Okay. Have you ever had a conversation with someone, or at least try to have a conversation with someone, but when it's your turn to finally talk, they cut you off? They don't feel like listening, or just ignoring you? Do you feel bad after? Like, you feel like, okay, like this person doesn't even want to acknowledge me? Well, I get it a couple times, even from my girlfriend. It happens a lot in relationships. When the girl's talking for hours and hours and hours, and after she's finally done talking, you try to say one sentence and she cuts you off and keeps going with something else. Whether it's you're trying to tell her she's wrong, or something about her, what she looks like right now, anything. Those type of, I'm not saying I hate them because I can't say that to her, but not despise you. It's more like, it's annoying at times. Like, we all have that time of experience when someone just wants to like shut you out of their world, or I have a word for them, but I don't feel like it goes close, but I call them like attention whores. I don't know, like when they just want everything they have to do and talk about themselves. Well, a bore is a person who talks when you want him to listen. And I feel as if it just happens mostly in relationships, because, like, think about it. Girls, you guys talk nonstop. It's like over and over and over, each and every single one of you. I'm not gonna lie. As a guy, we just sit there and listen, acknowledging. And sometimes we don't even like hear everything you're saying. We just go, But then girls are just like, they take one little thing offensive and they can just go off for hours. Like, I don't understand it. It's weird. Maybe it's that time, or I don't know. But it's true. All right. So, all right. We're lucky we don't have that. But it came to thought because it happens a lot around you in life. When you hear someone and it's like, you get annoying. Even some people, you just stop talking. Like, their voice is annoying and you just want them to cut out. And it doesn't just happen. It happens in school too. Even when the teacher's trying to say something, but then you have that one student who's annoying and just like won't stop talking, or some dumb excuse or anything. And it just happens everywhere around us, wherever we go. You always get that. Whether you're at home, at a friend's house, anything. People talk just to say nonsense, and when you're trying to be serious. And I feel as if, like, the more and more you do that, the more and more friends you're not going to start to have. They're just going to walk away, because who wants to be next to a person who talks for hours and then won't let you have a chance? Is that really a friend or anything? So back to being a bore. Person who wants to talk when the other person's trying to have them listen. And I feel that everybody around us should have the chance to talk to one another evenly, no matter what.
Well, the opening was fine. See how you can convey a lot of information with just the tone of voice? You know, we're able to do that here. I think you might want to be a little careful in your audience analysis, because, you know, you could be poking a bear here. There's some potential problems here and pitfalls. I thought the support was interesting. I know that you're trying to be amusing and light on that. I think if you had equal opportunity offensive things that you could say that would have maybe mitigate the effect of ragging on the women, and perhaps I shouldn't use the term ragging because that would just make it remind people of something I said, which could be problematic. Like I said, you want to be careful about offending people. I know everybody's kind of enjoying the experience. That's okay, but there are times when it's not going to work. So, and there were a couple of times I thought that maybe you were getting that kind of reaction also. It's a little bit flat. Although usually people did come back to what you were talking about, which was fine. I don't see a preview of the supporting material. The second example is not as well developed as the first. On the presentation issues, though, you're very solid about the variety and energy in your voice. I thought it flowed very smoothly. Your gestures seemed like they're natural indicators for the most part. Your facial expressions try to convey that you are being humorous and facetious at times, which I think is probably the way that you want that to come across. Your audience contact, you do look up quite a bit, but I noticed that I'm the one who's getting almost all of your audience attention, because I'm right in front of you, the camera's next to me, and I think that you have a tendency to kind of focus on that. And I mentioned to somebody earlier, don't forget that there are 26 other people here, and they all want you to be engaged with them too. Maybe you were a little bit more engaged when I was looking down taking notes, but every time I looked up, it really felt like you were just talking to me, which is nice for me, but maybe not so great for everybody else. All right, thank you.